What's up?
Hey, what's up, peeps? Hold on, let me.
Well, so we finally get to see Little Reaper after a long hiatus there. Let's see where he's at. If he's been practicing, if he's ready. This is actually a very important game for Casper because he needs to jockey for playoff position. So we'll see how it goes. We can chat with them before we start. While I wait for Sir Malget to join our lobby here, but let's bring him up. Alright, joining us now are both Little Reaper and Casper. How are you both gentlemen doing? No hiding there, Little Reaper.
Let's see, let's get my video.
There they are.
There you go.
Alright. So, Little Reaper, have you been practicing? Are you ready for tonight's game? Yes? No? Been procrastinating in your practice? Or you have some builds down? I think you're muted. Well, in the meantime, we'll see if we can chat with Casper over here. Casper, have you been doing some scouting report or some scouting
No,
here on Little Reaper?
Unfortunately, real life has been
Yeah.
primary focus this week.
Yeah.
I actually saw this and I was just like, oh, I got a game tonight. And I was like, do I have time for a game? And I was just like, okay, I have time. I have time to play some games. But yeah, I'm a little nervous because I have no scouting report.
Okay.
But I'm just gonna be prepared for all the danger that comes with Protoss.
Yes.
Cool. What about you, Little Reaper? What have you been doing to prepare, Little Reaper?
Not
Mike's-
that much practice.
You haven't done much practices?
Not really. Not that much practice.
Right, so I think both of them are gonna just rely on their tried and true builds and see where they fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Sir Maligan, KJ, do you guys have any questions to our players here?
Nah, not for me.
Yeah, that's right. So right now, based on the little games that Little Reaper has played, he's still sitting at 4th. And so Casper is fighting for that last coveted 4th slot, right? Because top 4 make it. So that's why this is a very important game. Now there's still 2 more games left for Casper, so he can still make it in, but tonight is very pivotal. So, all right. Oh, actually, before we start that, Casper, can you just choose your last map pick so that?
Yeah, sure thing.
Yeah, and then. Yep. Good. Yeah. In the meantime, we're gonna start. I'm gonna mute and deafen both players. We'll talk to both of you after the match. Good luck, have fun.
All right.
Alright, both players are deafened. We're starting, so I guess it's you and me, Sir Maligant.
Alright. I haven't casted a game with Casper, so this will be a first for me. Ooh, look at that! Casper has a Master's bar. I don't know. That's scary, yeah?
Yeah. And you guys tuning in, you are watching. So let's see how this turns out. Because Scavenger, well, let's introduce our players first. Then we can talk about our players.
Alright.
Alright, on the top right corner, our green Zerg. He is
Casper 631.
Alright, our player in the bottom left, the blue Protoss, he is.
Middle Reaper.
Alright, so let's talk about scouting report here. In terms of tendencies, I think Casper has a pretty solid mid-game, somewhat of a macro game.
Yeah.
If you remember, he played the Archaic, and he was, they were tied 1-1, and the Archaic just pulled a fast one on him on DTs. But otherwise, he played well on his macro and his mechanics. And so I think Little Reaper is gonna have to do some sort of a cheese, a real quick attack to catch him off guard. And I think that's Little Reaper's forte anyway. So let's see how sharp these builds are for him.
Okay. So you're saying actually that Casper is favored in this?
So
Would you say?
So I think if it gets to late game, I think Little
Casper
Reaper makes a lot of really powerful units. But I think Casper's window is in the mid game here when he makes enough Hydras, and then he likes to do this Nidus play. And if he makes that build and gets enough at the right time before Little Reaper gets enough units, I think he could win it. But at the same time, he has to get there. So let's see if Little Reaper does a cheese or like a DT build, or how he does that proxy. Well, he doesn't do a proxy here, but a quick charge slot attack, right? Those type of things can run over a Zerg. So
Yeah. Look at that, he still hasn't make... Oh, there you go, the Cyber's finally there.
yeah, the
Little bit
Cyber's
late.
somewhat late. He
Interesting what he's gonna do. 2 gateways, Cyber, expansion, 1 gas.
But see, if you look at Casper's build, it's your standard Zerg build, which is, I think he's very experienced in this. Macros up pretty well at this point. So this is the window where you can try to catch him off guard in the beginning. And if you don't, you gotta brace for impact in the mid game.
Yep.
So
I like that. Look at that, the probe that's doing a,
patrol
making
over there.
sure, making sure he sees anything that's coming.
Yeah, but the thing is, if there are Zerglings coming, that is not the route that they will be taking. They will be taking just to the right of that, going down the middle.
So let's see, what did oh, okay, Robo for Little Reaper, 2 more gateways. So it's a 4-gate push with a Robo. Oh, he blocked his expansion. That's why he didn't drop the expansion.
No.
That's why I was like, why is it? So that's unfortunate. So now he's a little bit
But
delayed.
Sir Maligan, when you and I were playing, I did the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, until I did it with the Cyber,
Yeah, with your Cyber, I remember.
and so that kind of messed
Oh
up.
no, the
everything.
links!
Alright, so here are the links. Scouts
Okay, good
in. I
thing.
would like for him to go all the way in, but
Yeah, good thing there's only 2.
yeah, I mean, because you didn't see a Nexus, and so if you didn't see a Nexus, you gotta figure out what fast tech he did, right? In this case, you need to find out that there's a Robo, and if
Alright,
you
there's-
do go up there, you'll see that you probably get a glimpse of that Warp Prism.
Yeah, so the Warp Prism's out. What is the Warp Prism doing? Okay. Yeah, he just dropped 4 pylons, so he's getting ready for this. Let's see where
Yeah,
he
so-
goes.
He needs to start making units here, Casper, because
Yeah, how I wish he made the Prism go to the main base instead of that expansion, because that expansion is it's nothing at this point, really.
right.
You
So
wanna
this
hit-
is good for Casper. He's queued up 20 lings. Now he might lose. Well, actually, Little Reaper doesn't commit at all to the third base. He's trying to get
Yeah.
the queen,
Oh, nice pickup here of the queen.
but there are
Yes.
28 speedlings on the way. Now
Yeah,
let's see if they micro this well. The speedlings do well against stalkers, but you need to have enough, and you
Yeah.
can't send them out 4 at a time, right?
yeah.
You have to
bunch up.
F2 in, and then attack together.
Yeah,
There you
there
go.
you go. Just commit. Ooh, nice micro there. Look at
There's a
that.
micro. There goes the lat. Oh, there's one more zealot.
All right,
But
I
I
think
think-
this is gonna be bad for Casper. This is just a lot of units. I wish that Little Reaper would warp in some zealots. Wow, look at that micro, man. That's
That's a
crazy.
good micro by Little Reaper. So this is our full all-in, but I think that's enough. I think he's gonna overrun Casper, and if you look at
Yeah.
the supply, I think this is gonna be GG. So this was a case where he lost about 10 lings, just going back and forth, right? You
Yeah.
need to really just gather them together, and
Yep,
as soon as
just
you have
round.
enough, you just attack them.
Yeah, just
GG,
around
that's
the
game number 1.
stalkers, really. So you know what? I think it turned out great for Little Reaper there for blocking that Nexus. It forced him to go full all in with a Robo.
That might be the case, or maybe that was his game plan all along. You know, like I
Yeah.
said, you need to catch Casper there right before he gets going. And I think if a Little Reaper waited another 2 minutes, and there's a big swell of links already on the map, I don't think he could pursue anymore. And if he doesn't really do any damage, he's on one base, right? So
Yeah, he'll be way behind.
he'll be way behind. But that was a good timing by Little Reaper, and that was the victory. So let's see if Casper makes any adjustments on these quick attacks.
Yeah, I mean, did Casper see? Did he see that there's no Nexus and then he dropped his third? I didn't see the timing there.
I
Or was he already making his third base and then?
I think he dropped it after.
Yeah, I think he misread that because
Yeah,
there's no
but you know, I
expansion
don't
there.
actually. You know, it's okay because he had the swell of minerals.
Zerglings.
As long as he
Oh,
just
okay.
kept making units at that point,
Yeah.
right?
Yep, and send them together. Yeah, I think he probably wasn't holding off his links. The links were just attacking by
Yeah.
themselves.
Because when he scouted, he didn't see a natural, and then you saw him drop down spores.
Mhm.
So he was thinking, okay, maybe it's
Air.
Oracle, right?
Yeah.
But
There's
it took him a while to start making lings, and then even then, he still had an okay chance as long as he grouped or kept his lings together, right? So, but that was a good victory there by Little Reaper. He's up 1-0. So let's introduce our players once again. On the bottom right corner, needs to bring it back here, down 0-1. Our green Zerg, he is.
Casper 631.
All right, on the top left, he takes game 1. It's the blue Protoss. He is.
Little Reaper. FSL Season 4.
Proxy.
Right,
So no
No proxy.
first. I guess the same thing, same build. Oh,
Ooh.
Forge. Hoo.
So I think if
A gate and a forge.
Casper is not ready here,
Yeah.
his natural is going to get cannoned, right?
Yep.
But he does have his Overlord hovering on top of his natural. Because if you don't have that there, they can easily drop a
Pylon.
a pylon, and you don't know about it because the vision of a morphing hatchery is very limited. But it's there. Let's see if no. Oh, he's not gonna see this now.
Yeah, and then I don't think he'll be
Oh,
able
he's
to
going
stop
back.
it.
He's going back.
Yeah, he's suspicious.
He sees it. So let's see what Casper does here. This is crisis management. He pulls 4 drones.
Yeah, I don't
So
think
you
he'll be able-
ignore the you ignore the pylons. You go after the cannons, and you
Yeah.
send 1 drone to chase the probe, and he's doing this well.
Yep. Unfortunately, there's only 1 drone attacking the cannon. Oh no! Look at that. Oh, there's
Well, he's
2.
gonna get. Oh
Well,
yeah,
actually,
you're
there's
right.
2.
There's only 1 drone.
1 or
2
2
of them
I think.
actually. It's gonna
Yeah, there's
finish.
2.
But he's gonna
Oh!
have to round on it. He's
He has
gonna
to
lose a
surround
few
it.
drones here, but it's okay because he's gonna take it down.
Yeah, he needs to
And
take
then-
out that other one.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, nice. Nice stoppage there.
Good hold there. 2 queens are popping out. This was
Yeah.
a very expensive early gamble
Yeah.
by Little Reaper here. Because Casper doesn't even lose mining time, because as soon as he kills it, he starts mining right there.
Yeah, and then he lost only 1 drone, which is good.
Only 1 drone. And that's a very expensive attack there, because those 3 pylons there, right?
Yeah. And he lost a cannon, so that's 300, 450. 450 minerals.
And that means his cyber is late. Means he does drop his expansion, so at least that's that going for him. But let's see if Casper takes advantage of this. Right, he's droning up.
What is Casper building?
Right, so I don't mind this. Just drone up.
Yeah,
And I
he's
think-
droning up.
I think he's gonna be able to get to his mid game much easier now, since
Ooh, a Twilight.
I bet you that's for DTs.
Yes, definitely DTs. Oh man. If he doesn't see this tech. Wait, what's he? Alright, Roach Warren.
Okay. Let's see if he actually decides to attack early with that Roach Warren.
Alright, more links are coming. I think he can pass through. Oh no, that thing
Yeah,
is
it's
plugged
sealed.
up. Yeah, it's
But
sealed.
this gateway is taking a lot of damage. It's
Yeah.
already halfway down.
Let's see if the
And-
Oh, the Zealot is rallied at the back! Ah, okay, good. It's rallied in the front. I thought it was rallied in the back.
Alright, so he's gonna lose this 1 Zealot, and I think he's gonna lose this gateway.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna lose this gateway, and
You
more
better
links
drop
are
a cannon!
coming.
He needs to put a cannon! Did he put a cannon? Oh no, he did put
Yeah,
a
he
cannon!
loses the gateway, more links are coming, roaches are in production. I think this is gonna be an all-in for Casper.
He needs to put a cannon there, because he has a forge. Use that cannon.
Yeah, he's gonna
Oh
bring-
no!
But yeah, I think this is just gonna be a stream of units. And there is no Stargate,
gosh.
so there's no
Yeah.
void raid that you can make to ward off these roaches. So it cleans up the links, but there are a lot more. And like what you said, he needs to make a cannon there. And there's no
Yeah, cannon. A cannon and a battery shield. I mean, a shield battery. That will help.
All right, so here it is again.
Oh,
There's
man.
even a Ravager in production.
Oh boy. Not looking good for Little Reaper here.
Yeah, the roaches are kind of just waddling their way over. It takes them a while, but now the first roach is here. And there's still only 1 fighting unit. Oh, there's 2 of them. 3 of them now. That gateway is gonna fall, is it? Yeah, but
Yeah,
there's a
Ravager's
Ravager.
here.
There's more links incoming.
A cannon would be. Oh no, he doesn't have money. That's why. Because he spent
Yeah.
it to the gateway.
Yeah, so the
Oh my gosh, that's a lot of roaches. I think this is
there are a
gonna
lot
be
of
it.
roaches now. And here it is.
He's gonna power that
Adepts-
pylon.
yeah, Adepts are
That's
terrible against roaches. So and
Yeah.
once this pylon goes down, he cannot make any more units. Now let's see if he makes. No, the last one doesn't even make it through.
Oh my
And-
gosh, there's more links.
Yeah, and link speed is about to finish, so more links
Yeah.
will be coming in much faster to the fray. And I think this is gonna be it because there's no production. There's a GG.
Yeah,
We're
GG.
tied 1-1.
Nice. Yeah, that was a good, aggressive move there by Casper.
Yeah, I
Knowing,
mean, I'd like
knowing that he's gonna be behind because of all those cannon and pylons that wasted.
Yeah, I like that attempt there by Little Reaper. But I think having those 3 pylons very early is very risky.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's see. The last map, the decider map, is gonna be on Oxide. How do you like Oxide?
It's okay. I mean, it's a smaller. I mean, not smaller, but it's not a good. Is it a good rush map? Rush map?
No, actually it's
It's
not.
not, right? Yeah,
because the natural is on high ground, so it's easy to defend it. Easy to defend and make a wall and defend it.
Yeah.
Harder to go up a ramp than if the natural is just low ground, right? That's my view, but there's some nice all-ins you can do on there.
Yeah, because it's kind of it's a small map, right? So
It's some medium-sized map. But yeah, if I want to be aggressive, I veto this map.
yeah, this is actually a good what you call this? Good proxy for voids.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah.
proxy Void Ray map too. All right, all players are in the lobby. I think we're good to go. Team number 3.
All right. This has been a good series so far, man. Game 3.
Yeah, so first game, Casper didn't survive the early onslaught. The second game, he played. You know what? He actually played that how you're supposed to defend the cannon rush, right? So that's why he had that victory. But let's see who gets this last game. Game number 3. Let's introduce our players once again. On the bottom left corner of Oxide, we have a red Zerg tied it up 1-1. He is
Casper 631.
All right, at the top right corner, our blue Protoss. He is.
Little Reaper.
all right.
Oh, he decides to make his
No,
pylon
look.
on the top. Oh!
This is actually really bad for Little Reaper because this is a 12 pool.
Look at
And
that.
so
Oh.
with your pylon being so late like that,
Yeah, should just have left it there, right? But, oh man, it's okay.
I think he realized, oh wait, I'm playing a Zerg. I need to
Yeah.
wall low ground. And then he canceled it. So now,
That wall is gonna be bad. Because he just put his gateway
Alright, so
really
let's see.
far.
12 pool versus a late pylon. Now you can still make this work as a Protoss as long as you close fast.
Yeah, I really need
So
to close that.
he does make the second gateway, but there's still a lot more surface area there that the links can
Yeah.
go.
This is gonna surprise a Little Reaper. There's a lot of links gonna be in
Yeah.
1 minute.
This is not just a typical
Yeah.
siblings 12 pool. He's actually continuously making links here.
Yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh. There's gonna be a flood of
Oh,
links.
wait, does he see it? Does Little Reaper see it?
Oh, did he miss it?
Did
Oh
he
my
see it or did he see it?
I don't know. Oh, I think he saw it. Look at that. He's closing it. He needs to close
Yeah,
it.
but he is
Nice.
closing it, but he's not making a zealot. He needs to make a zealot, like right now.
Yeah, is there a gap there on that cyber?
No, but you know, they can start chewing away at these buildings.
Yeah. Oh man.
But
Oh,
he's
Little
decided, "What? I
Reapers.
can't pull because I can't fight them. They're on the other side of
Yeah.
the wall.
He just needs to keep making additional pylon as well. And he needs to warp that other zealot. Or make a zealot. Oh man. Yeah,
Alright, so this
gateway's gonna
gateway is actually supply blocked here.
fall. Ah!
There's only one zealot.
Yeah, he's
And
supply
the
block.
floodgates have been broken. He's
And
pulling
here
the
comes
probes.
probes. Probes to arms. Oh, Casper needs to be careful here. He needs to micro those links. He
he
should have
does.
run those links. Because
But
he
you
just
know, this
lost
is
those
a
links.
big pull. So he hasn't been mining for a long time.
Yeah.
Here. Casper, he gets the pylon. Now Casper's still behind in workers, and he's still making lings.
Oh, he needs to. Yeah, he needs to micro those links, man. He can't
Yeah,
just
he
let
does.
those links die like that.
But there's more lings, And he hasn't been mining for a long time here. 10 more links are coming, but you know, these are all slow links though.
Yeah, and look at that. Casper already has his second base. So that
Alright.
means more larva.
Yes, but now
he
that
have the
there's a
money?
stalker
Yes.
on the other side, he can shoot from the other side, but there's alright. There it is. So he's transitioning. He's now going to droning up.
That's 22 links in the map, man.
Yeah,
That's
but
scary.
they're still slow links, right? And you
I
do
know.
have a stalker on the other side.
Yeah.
But let's see. Casper needs to do something with these links, though.
Yeah, he needs to harass.
All right, here it is. He's gonna try to break through.
Yeah, he needs to.
Is he gonna fit in there?
He needs to
No,
just
he's not. He's
attack.
actually gonna abandon this. He's gonna. All right, that's it. He's not gonna be able to get in. So let's see. Plan B here. He is ahead significantly in workers with 2 bases.
Is he making a baneling nest? No. Okay,
No.
he's just upgrading his links now.
He's getting his speed, getting more queens, and I think from here. So he's like, hey, there's something that if I'm gonna die to something, it would be oracles or void rays. Now let me make a spore just in case.
And a Twilight Council for Little Reaper. Probably.
Yeah, and still no expansion. He is gonna try to break out now because he wants to get out there, but he's thinking
Yeah.
twice about it. Now banelings are in production here.
Oh, get it. There you go.
So
Baneling
baneling's nest.
Right.
Rather. Alright, so more drones here.
So I
What do
guess
they
a
transition
DT,
to?
a DT push here might not be a good idea anymore because there's some spores
Yeah,
there.
there's spores, but yeah. But the first thing he needs to do is he needs to expand. So he's doing that now. There is a layer on the way. I have a feeling he's gonna go for some Nidus play here.
Yeah, because position. Look at that Overlord is positioned in the south of his main base.
Yeah, I think he's just preparing for that. But he's gotta be careful though. He needs to make more units here. You don't want to drone too much. I do like the fact that he puts a ling down below, and that alerts him that there's a move out now.
Oh, he's not expanding. Look at that. He's just pushing.
Alright, so he catches one stalker out, but he needs to get away, so he does. Now he knows that there's a big force outside the ramp.
Yeah, and then he can't
And-
just walk to the base. So
20 more links are in production. I think he's gonna drop down a Hydra den here pretty soon. That's his usual style.
yeah, Protoss
But-
is supply blocked, so he can't warp in. He needs to just make a nexus and that. There. What?
There it is. There's the
There it
Nidus.
is. Oh, the Nidus. Oh, okay.
Yep, Nidus is down. There are a lot of links on the map. 28 supply worth of links. Is that enough though? He needs to make more. You need to prep for an attack.
There we go. We'll see if they get surrounded. Oh, these are upgraded zealots, so not bad.
Yep, not bad. He goes back. He has
Casper
10
needs
more
to be
links.
careful here.
So the longer Little Reaper waits here, the better it is for Casper. He brings down the queens. And let's see, he's gonna try to target the third, but I think Casper's okay
Alright.
to lose that, but he's gonna try to save it. There are the links. There's a wraparound. There's so many links here. And it's going to get surrounded. And you know what? The wall in the front is not going to help him because there is Nidus.
Yeah, Nidus is about to be dropped here in the main base.
But yeah, he hasn't put it down yet. There it
There
is.
we go.
And I think
Oh,
he's
boy.
gonna have his links run back. It's not in vision. And so this could end pretty soon here if Little Reaper doesn't make any more units. 14 more links are in production, more queens. I think he's
I
gonna
think he
flare
knows.
those.
Oh, there you go. He's running up.
Yeah, the queens are gonna come out here as well to join the fray, I believe.
Oh, you don't do that, man. You're just lining them up to die. Ah, unfortunate.
Oh, he's
for
not. He didn't unload all of them.
Yeah. So this is a failed Nidus right here.
It is. There are more queens, and I think if you do this, you bring the queens out first,
Yeah.
right? But like I said, he likes to go to the Hydra play, and so there's the Hydra den. He is ahead by 11 workers, so he's he's good in economy. But the longer he waits here, there's gonna be, I think he's gonna go for Colossi here.
Yeah, he's gonna go for Colossus here. It's Protoss army is gonna be really strong. Too bad that Nidus didn't do anything.
Yeah, well, because I think he was coming out one at a time with the Lings.
Yeah,
And
the things were just lining up.
yeah, they were lining up.
Up, and he's gonna lose
No,
this base. Oh, he's gonna lose this base.
Yeah, but Little Reaper's running back.
Oh,
He could have
why?
taken this.
Yeah,
Right, but he
could've
runs
taken that.
back. He picks up 2 queens though, which is good. But I think this window's closing a bit here. If there are enough Colossus on the field,
Yeah.
your main force is Hydra Ling, which is the worst thing you can have against Colossi.
Yep. We'll be lining up for a firing squad.
That's right. So
Alright, first Colossus is halfway. Did he upgrade his his range? No, he forgot to upgrade his range.
all right, there's a DT Shrine, but there's also Lurker Den. So both invisible units from both sides. All right, Hydras are on the way.
Oh man. Little Reaper needs to upgrade those the Colossus range.
Yes, he does.
I think he
Because
forgot.
I think the Hydras might outrange them.
Yeah,
once
outrange
their upgrade.
There'll be easy pickings. Yeah, there's Hydras in the map. But not
Yeah,
that
but
much.
The Casper need to be careful here though, because he could lose this entire army. But the good thing there's only one Colossus. He does
Yeah.
back up, and they don't want to engage. They're not sure. So Little Reaper pulls back. There are 4 lurkers on the way.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Still no range upgrade for Little Reaper. Oh no.
And a 4th base on the way for Casper. Alright, so a 3rd is on the way for Little Reaper, but there are now going to be lurkers morphed and even banelings. He needs to burrow those lurkers though. There it is. So this is going to make Little Reaper pull back, which is a good move here for Little Reaper. But Casper needs to take
Casper's
advantage of
being-
this lurker tech, right?
I mean, Little Reaper's taking his 3rd. Nice. He's just behind with 17 workers. Oh, it's still big.
Alright. There's a Spire on the way. This is actually a really good move by Casper, because if he does make enough mutas, there's nothing on the map here other than those
Yeah.
stalkers.
Yeah, that's a scary Zerg army right there.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you don't want to engage that.
Banelings, lurkers, Hydras.
Especially if you do not have
There's
Hydra,
Observer there.
Colossus range.
Yeah, he doesn't have range still. Oh no.
Oh no, I don't think you want to engage this Little Reaper.
Yeah, this is the meat grinder right here. Ah,
Yes, and he lost the entire unit. He even
And
loses
his
his
Colossus.
observer. The Colossus are gonna get surrounded. I think one of them is gonna pick off right away. The second one is running, but there are
there's
DTs,
gonna be
but
no
there is...
point. Yep. Oh,
he's gonna
Just
lose his third here. And
he
there's
lost
the
his main force.
GG.
gee.
No, I think there was a window there for Little Reaper.
Yeah.
When he had a lot of units that kept pushing, but I think he pulled back. Gave enough time for Casper to make the appropriate units.
Yeah, and then I think he just forced himself there in that meat grinder.
That was a really good game there. It's exciting. I didn't know who's gonna win until the very, very last engagement. Good games. Game guys. Little Reaper. I liked your strategy there. Just fell short. Casper, good reaction to to the way it was handled. So, question real quick. Little Reaper, were you planning to do a cannon rush from the very beginning on that second game?
Yes.
And yeah, the first game went really well for you, Little Reaper. That was a good push. Did you intentionally want to do a 4-gate robo push, or you were forced to do it because you couldn't expand?
It was supposed to be more gates, but I didn't have enough money to do more.
Ah, okay. So you never really intended to expand. Okay, cool. That was a good all-in right there, actually.
All right, and congratulations, Casper, on that victory. I mean, we were on the edge of our seat throughout all 3 games. Number one is,
Yeah.
I want to commend you. You did a good job handling that cannon rush in game number 2. You pulled the appropriate number of workers and then targeted the cannons. So, my question is, did you got a glimpse on that probe going down to that bottom right with your overlord, right? That's why it went back?
Yeah, that's why I was like, wait a minute, is he just pathing weird, or is he? And then when I saw the I was like, no, he's trying to cannon rush me. So, I think I got lucky on the number, because I was actually guessing. I was like, man, should I bring some more drones down? I'm like, no, if I pull too many, I'm gonna be behind. And
Yeah, we were actually worried because the cannon that was tucked away there was only getting 2 drones hitting it.
right, yeah.
So,
He did a good job, and I was like, when he hit the other pylon, I was like, oh man, I think that one's the cannon. I'm like, oh, that is the cannon, and I'm like, okay, well, that's when I pulled more drones down, and then he put some more stuff down, and I'm like, should I ignore this? I'm like, no, that's a cannon. I need to keep it. So I was on the verge of pulling more down, and I'm like, I think I'm gonna lose maybe 1-2 drones, but I'll stop it. And if I stop it, I think I'm ahead, and then I can send lings.
yeah.
Over to the other side of the map, and then we gotta play a little different. Then he's on the back foot, and
So because of that cannon rush, is that the reason you got triggered to do a 12 pull on game number 3?
well, I was thinking that if I put some early pressure on him, which he scouted it, so he was fine. But I was like, let me just put some early pressure, and maybe that can give me enough time to get my bearings, and just not get surprised like I did in game 1. I think game 1 I had overlords everywhere, and I still got surprised, and I was like, it's like, oh man.
Sir Maligan, do you have any questions?
Yeah, so Little Reaper, good job on stopping that Ling rush right there, actually. So good reaction. Yeah, good reaction in closing that choke. I was like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of links. I think it was like 8 links already coming to your base, and then you were able to close it. So good job on that. So question on that, did you forget to upgrade your Colossus, right? I think you forgot to upgrade your Colossus range there.
I actually didn't want to. I wanted to
Okay,
save
because you
more
were saving
money.
the money.
Yeah,
Mm,
to make
I
more
see.
units.
I do want to commend
Yeah.
Little Reaper. That was some really good Stalker Warp Prism Micro in game number 1, because there
Oh
were a
yeah,
lot of
that's
links,
right.
right? And that was a good micro to preserve all of those Stalkers, put them back, and that's what won him the game. So good job on that. Any final thoughts and questions?
Yeah, actually, for that last game, Little Reaper had a chance to win it too. Actually, right? Because he
Yeah.
had Colossus and stuff. I think he just forced it, Little Reaper, to his lurkers. If he just stayed back and then macro more, I think you would have been fine. But I think you just forced it on the
I thought
the
I
lurkers.
thought I had enough.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, good game. We
Good
thought
game.
you were dead early on, and then bam, here we come. Here we are, 3 Colossus later. So good job.
Good job, good games, and we'll see you
Yep.
both in your next games.
Right.
Yeah, Casper's still
Good game,
alive for
guys.
the playoff hunt. Good luck in your last game, Casper. I think you have 1 game remaining.
Yep, we got one more.
Yep.
Good games.
Yep. Good
Okay.
luck,
Jeez.
man. Good game.
All right,
Good
now
game,
on
guys.
to our 2v2 match. If we can bring in KJ Freedom back. Let's see here. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do you want to chat with the players here? I think they're all... Okay, let's bring him back. Casper
Especially,
and his teammate and...
Oh, this is gonna be a fun,
Yeah, this is gonna be
fun
a fun game.
series. Hey KJ,
I favor me.
uh,
If I don't favor me, I'm kind of in trouble, aren't I?
I think it's going to be pretty close. We'll see. Terran gives us our hardest
lobby.
matchup.
Bunny's invited
I
you.
did.
Okay.
Oh wait, let me. I think me. Yeah, give me.
Yep.
Yep.
probably on the stream.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, KJ, it's not going through the stream. Your voice.
Yeah.
Yes.
We can hear you.
All right. Well,
Well-
let's interview these guys. So I think we, like what KJ said.
Yeah, War Bunny is. If I favor you, will you favor me?
No, Terran.
Okay,
Terran
we're-
is the.
We're doomed.
We're doomed. Terran gives us our hardest matchup, but I think it's going to be close. Skill-wise, I think we're all fairly similar.
Yes.
They're pretty good early on, so we got to watch out for that, and hopefully we can come up with the W. Unless we do like last night, we just steal our team steals each other's bases, right, David?
Yep. we've been practicing some weird late game stuff. So
All right.
Oh,
Well,
nice.
looking forward to this
I
weird stuff. So, Casper, I know you're warmed up. Sloza, have you guys been practicing together to prepare for this game?
Not particularly, but I mean, we've been having some good twos nights where we've been a little bit more in sync.
Okay.
Definitely some games that we might have lost in the past. We've been able to.
Hey, you know,
Push
our
through.
double Terran is pretty good, Chad. We should do that. We've been winning with that.
It surprisingly, our double turn has actually been pretty good, but I think that's gonna be too much of a.
And so my next question is, have you guys been scouting this Turtis in here? Because they do have a pretty formidable strat that they've been using throughout the season. And if you guys are aware of it, and have you guys been prepared for that specific strat?
I guess not.
I guess not. Silence.
No. Yeah.
We're just gonna do our thing. I mean,
I mean, we're super
yeah, Bunny, do you know what our strat is?
for that effective strat, so they should
I'm
probably
pretty
do
sure
something
that
different.
I'm pretty sure they're going to bunker rush us both games.
All right, so we're just waiting
All right,
for
good luck.
Sloza to
What's
join our
happening to
lobby
Kate?
here. Sir Malgan, do you have any questions to our players here while we have Sloza join our lobby?
No, I mean,
my
yeah.
bad.
Good luck to you
My bad.
guys.
thank you. Yeah. Okay. Sorry
Yeah,
about
this
that.
is-
Yeah, we're good.
Yep, this two team is very similar. When it comes to the skills. So I can't wait. Who comes up
Yeah.
with W here?
So Old and Gold still only has one victory, but they do have the most remaining games. They still have 4 games remaining, including tonight.
Okay.
Tortoise and Hare are in second slot, right? Firmly in the second slot right now. But they want to keep that second slot because Little Boys is right behind them. So they're going to keep winning here. And I'm excited to see how this turns out. This is going to be exciting. Gentlemen, just go to your respective channels, and then we'll bring you guys back in for an interview after the match. Good luck, have fun.
Good luck, guys. All right. Who
Well,
do you?
guys, what do you think? They're not here. Who do you think's gonna win?
Well, so I think it's going to be Tortoise and Hare. Like I said, they have that specific strat that they use, right? Where
Yeah.
War Bunnies try to get to the Air Armada.
Yep.
And Hyper Turtle kind of helps him get there, right? By making sure he controls the mid game. And once they get there and they have lurkers, and if you don't know how to stop that, you just get overrun.
Alright, well, now loading into the game,
You-
guys. You are watching
Yeah.
Special Edition 2v2, right?
That's right, 2v2. And let's introduce our players here on the bottom left corner of Nightscape. The purple Zerg, he is.
Hyper Turtle.
And his teammate, the blue Protoss.
War Bunny.
And together they form the team
Tortoise and Hare.
Alright, the team on the top right, let's introduce the Red Terran. He is.
Sloza.
And his teammate, the Green Zerg, it is.
Casper 631.
And they are called.
Team Old and Gold.
So I like Casper's response to the fact that, you know what, they're gonna do their thing, right? And you know, if you do your thing and you hit a timing and you practiced it and you hit them right away, right? Really sharp timing. I think you can take him down right away, right?
Yeah.
So
You know what? I think for me, I'll probably bet on the Old and Gold.
Oh,
3-2. I mean 3-2, 2-1.
2-1.
Yeah, I
Not
think
the
they'll
playoffs yet.
probably
Still
do.
best of 3.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what they're gonna do, because we played them. Actually, KJ and I played Old and Gold. I think it was
Yeah.
we played them teams. Then I was off racing. And they were pretty much decent, really. I mean,
Yeah.
they really improved from the last time we played. So
So
we'll see.
I think it's if Old and Gold does not kill them early to mid game, I think it's gonna be Tortoise and Hare's gonna win this, right? So
Yeah.
their window of opportunity would be, you know, a quick timing rush, right? So if they don't do that, I'm not sure how they're gonna be able to handle, you know, the ultimate composition that War Bunnies and Hyper Turtle likes to get to. Alright, so what do we have here? We have just standard openings for all 4 players. Old and Gold did expand a lot faster, right? I think
Yeah.
Tortoise and Hare was expecting some
expecting
sort of a
something.
cheese.
Yeah, because look at that. He pumped out 2 stalkers
Right
ASAP.
away, yep, ASAP. And so, yeah, that's good. That's a good sign for Tortoise, for Old and Gold. But they need to
Yeah.
harness this early expansion to really have a, you know, strong timing here, right? And that's what I feel. Now he started to produce lings here, Casper, and a Baneling Nest. And Loza is just is that
Yeah,
that's a
going for the
tech lab
Stargate.
on the barracks. Okay. So nothing gonna be wow, there's 10 lings. So I think they're gonna
Whoa. Why did he drop a mule there? He dropped a mule there next to the supply. I think
a
he.
lot of money
probably-
lost.
Oh man, that's a wasted mule right there.
Yeah, that's
think he
about,
probably
what,
thought he
300,
dropped
400 minerals. There it is. Okay, so he
There
saved
it is.
about 200 back. Ooh, look at that! Look at that skin by Sloza on the Hellions. That looks really nice.
Where?
You look at the expansion for Sloza. The Hellions
yeah,
are moving out. There it is. I like those. Look at that.
Ooh, that's right.
Alright, well anyway, there's a swell of lings. It's gonna be canceling the 3rd of Hyper Turtle. No, he runs away. Oh, because there's a lot of lings.
No!
But he needs to back up, right? You need to go
Yeah, he
back.
needs to wait for the Hellions.
Alright, well you know what? He did
Wait
kill
for the Hellions.
He did
There
kill
you go.
the queens and a
Wait
bunch
for
of
your
lings.
friend.
There's the cancel. And there it
There you
is.
go.
You know, this is actually a
Oh, there's a Void Ray though.
No, no,
which
not
is
the
good.
rocks! This is
Where is it
actually
doing?
a strat that a lot of
Yeah.
top players in 2v2 use. It's basically Hellion Ling, right?
Yeah, look at
with
that.
this,
There's a lot of drones lost.
oh my gosh, Hyper Turtle is gonna lose a lot of units here.
Oh wow. Don't.
Alright.
Oh, too bad.
So that was decent damage, right? And at the same time,
Cancel the 3rd.
third, and he gets his 3rd, right? So this is a good damage. They could have executed that a little bit more efficiently, right?
Yeah.
But I think
Those
it's now.
Healings could have just retreated, right? Not instead of losing all three.
Well, yeah, they needed
he
to move
forced it.
together, right? But
Yeah.
you know, Sloza hasn't even entered. Well, you know, he lost his Hellions, but he's kept his Widow Mines back home, so to make sure defense against these Void Rays, just in case they move across the map, but they're not.
Alright, Protoss takes gold first. Interesting why the old and gold haven't opened up that gold.
Yeah, so they do play a lot of 2v2, so I'm wondering why they don't take that right away. Maybe they're saving it for a rainy day, I don't know. There are Lings coming in. Are there Lings coming to the third of Casper?
Alright, look at that. Dropship, what's in there? I think it's
Oh no, those
mines, I
Banelings.
guess.
Ah, the Banelings! No!
Oh, it's gonna connect! Bam!
But you know, that wasn't as many as I would
God,
have.
yeah. I think only 2 SCVs died there.
Alright,
Alright,
let's see
here
if
we-
they coordinate this because there's gonna be a mine drop, but there are Void Rays there. Let's see if he's able to pull the Void Rays first. No, they're both
that's
just gonna
right.
go at the same time. Alright, let's see how this
there we
fares.
go. Attack on the top. Let's see if the Void Rays move. They're not.
Mines.
But the mines are gonna hit.
Mines are gonna. Oh, nice hit. Oh no.
Oh, nice hit on the.
Another one.
Oh, another one.
Alright, so those are very
Can you
efficient. He even saves the Hellion. He drops it again. You know what? He's trying to get greedy there. You know, he should have just left as soon as possible.
Yeah.
But that was good damage. That drops War Bunnies back to 44 probes. So Casper's ahead. But you know, they're doing well. Their Olden Gold is playing very well.
Yeah, good harass so far.
Alright, look at Casper trying to trigger these mines, but I mean these Banelings, but he loses 4 right away. No, he's gonna lose all of these!
Wow. Hey, did you go in there?
Alright, so they
Those
yeah, so you
are-
see the composition.
Wow, that's a lot of workers for War Bunny, and
Yeah. Because he has 3 bases that he's just
Hyper
chrono.
Turtle.
Is it chrono? Yeah, he's making 3 probes at a time. But the Air Armada is already started to take shape here, right? 2
Yeah.
carriers are now in production. There's already a few Void Rays. They need to be able to know how to address that, right?
yep, once you see a lot of voids, you know there's gonna be carriers following up on that.
Yeah.
So what are they doing? Okay, so Viking. Okay.
Yeah, but you're gonna need a ton of Vikings for this.
Yeah,
Alright, no,
those.
don't lose these
Banelings.
Banelings. Alright, well at least he has speed. No, he's gonna turn around. Oh, he's gonna
rolling.
get those! Ah, he didn't get all of them.
Oh. They're so low in health though.
They're so low in health. Alright, so this is what I was talking about, right? The mid game. They didn't close it
Yeah.
out. Now it's gonna be transitioning to some late game units here. And if they don't do anything soon, I don't know if they're gonna be able to withstand this.
Yeah, you don't want to stick to Banelings that much anymore, I think, right? Because
Yeah.
you're gonna be up against with Stalkers and Air Armada. You need
Yeah, it's
some
gonna
Hydras.
Yeah, it's gonna be air with lurkers, right? Like we talked about
Yeah.
earlier. And you can't really address the air using ground units because of the lurkers, right?
Yeah.
That means you're gonna need to produce your own air armada that can counter theirs. And that's gonna be the problem here.
So 4 Void Rays, 2 carriers.
And they still have not taken the gold base, Olden Gold. You're gonna have to ask them about that.
Yeah, what? Why are they not taking that gold? It's just there, sitting.
Yeah, it's a free base.
And to
You have-
think that's in their name, Golden Gold.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we're gonna have to give them a hard time about this, right?
I know, right?
Because otherwise they're
Oh,
just
man.
gonna be old and blue, right? Because they just like
And
blue
look at that.
minerals.
Yeah, look at that. Protoss is taking a fort. Oh my gosh, this Golden Armada is gonna get really big, real quick. Look at that, he's just banking them there. Oh
so
man.
we are gonna get to late game, but I don't think they have the right unit comp here to be able to battle. Alright, so there's a big swell of units in the bottom right corner, and I think these are units that War Bunnies are just trying to throw away at this point. He's trying to make open up supply so he make more carriers, right? Now he's making 3 at a time. I would like for him to make another cyber though, so he can take get 2 upgrades at a time for his
the air.
Now since
Oh
he's
my
really
gosh.
fully committed to it and he does have the money. Right, but
7
right
carriers. Then I'm guessing a follow up on with a mothership. Let's see.
Yeah,
Are they making mothership? Not yet.
Because you do have the
Soon
money.
making a mothership.
I-
Yeah, because he has the money.
Right, you do have because mothership is one of the most expensive. I think the most expensive unit in the game. I think it's 400.
Yep.
Right, that's a lot of gas. 400 gas, right? And so
Oh,
you
man.
don't typically get it if you're still strapped for cash. But with 4 bases fully mining, and you have a bank,
With a gold.
yeah, and the gold, I think now you can afford to get one, and then chrono it. Takes a while to build though, but you can chrono it.
Yeah. Let's look at the other. I mean, the old and gold units. They only have 17 hydras that will address
Yeah.
the air, and only 2 Vikings that
Yeah,
will shoot air.
He does have a ton of marines that can shoot down all these interceptors quickly. The
That's
problem
true.
they'll
He has
have,
60 Marines.
yeah, the problem they'll have is if they're the ones attacking into a lurker line, which I know there's only 4, but
Yeah.
those lurkers will kill all of those marines really quickly, and then
Yeah.
that's it, right?
Yeah, look at that. Old and gold is moving up. Let's see where they're planning to go. What are they doing? They
So,
need to be together.
but let's see, where are these lurkers? So the lurkers are actually nicely positioned.
Alright,
But
I think they're
he
gonna
does
push
have
in.
he does have his own lurkers, and I think if he bursts right now, he takes care of these lurkers really quickly, and I think there's enough here to be able to take care of the carrier interceptors if they do want to join the fray.
Yeah. Oh, what the Marines doing?
No, the Marines are move command. I think he lost more than
Yeah.
half his Marines there.
Oh man. Look at that. Not even one carrier is dead. Ah, this is
So
bad.
that was the problem there. I think if he just stayed put with this big group of Marines, right, and he
Yeah.
could have shot down the interceptors, but instead
Yeah,
they,
the Marines.
yeah, I think 3/4 of them moved forward. I don't know why. I
Yeah,
think
there were
most
some
of them-
lurkers there too.
Yeah, and he lost the
Ah.
lurkers.
This
And I
is
think-
the beginning of the end, man.
Yeah,
This
they're gonna need
armada is gonna
back
be
up
hard to
here.
stop. With lurkers. Oh wait, he lost the lurkers.
Yeah, he did lose. But you know what? There are no lurkers. So as long as they have enough Marines and Hydras, but there are a lot of yeah, I think this is gonna be it. There's not enough here to battle these carriers.
Yeah, this carry's just outgrown. There's
Oh.
look at that. Spainlings connecting. Oh my gosh.
And I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is the
14
stuff
carriers.
I'm talking about, right? And they need to kill them before they get here. They did have a chance, but
Yeah, they just didn't have the proper composition to address the armada right there.
yep.
Oh, look at
There's
that.
the GG.
GG.
Alright, game number 1 goes to Tortoise and Hare. It's actually a nice game. It's back and forth there in the early to mid
Getting
game.
it.
But the longer they waited, the more obvious how it was going to turn out, right?
Yeah, and that gold base advantage was just, you know.
Yeah, we definitely had to ask him about
That was
that.
the key there. That was the key there, because that's why they got to that armada quick.
That's right. But you know, if they're gonna do a another quick strat here to attack,
Mhm.
this might be the map to do it because the players
That's
are
right.
separated.
The old and gold beaten by the Golden Armada.
Well,
I
because
know,
they
right?
didn't take their own gold base.
Because they didn't
To
take
be
your
fair,
own gold.
To be fair, a
Right.
lot of the teams have lost to the Golden Armada.
Yeah. You have to scout that. If you see that, you have to address that, or you have to react.
Yeah,
I
or
guess
take
they
your
needed.
own, right? Or you take your
They
own.
had-
gold.
Yeah, exactly. Did this? I've never seen what you call it, Sloza scan the Protoss, right? Did they see the carriers? No, I
Well,
don't
they
think
already
they saw
knew,
the
I think,
carriers.
at one point. But
Yeah,
yeah,
at this point, you already know their strategy, so
yeah.
Yeah, you just make sure you just be
Okay.
ready for it.
they're gonna need to.
All right.
They can't, after that first attack, the drop, they looked actually pretty good.
Yeah, they
honestly.
did.
Yeah.
They killed a lot of workers. I think they need to kind of continue doing something like that.
Yeah.
early in.
Yeah, and I think War Bunnies did a good job by not going straight to air. Because I think if he did, they would have died, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, he is investing in air facilities, and so he wouldn't have as much if you really hit a good sharp timing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, guys, this is 2v2 portion. You are watching.
FSL Season 4.
All right, let's introduce our players once again. On the bottom right corner of Arctic Dream, the Green Zerg,
Casper 631.
and his teammate, the Blue Terran.
Sloza.
And together, their team name is called
Team Old and Gold.
All right. The team on the top left. Let's introduce the purple Zerg. He is.
Hyper Turtle.
And his teammate, the red Protoss. He is.
War Bunny.
And together they are called.
Turtis and Hare.
All right.
Yeah, so Turtis and Hare are really, really, trying to play against this really early attack, right? This is a pull first for Hyper Turtle, and actually a very, very late hatchery.
Accidentally
Cancel
closed
it.
his choke. Yeah. Oh, he did wanted to close it. Does he have an exit on that on the other side? I don't think so.
Does he close it all the way?
I don't think he closed it all the way.
Is that closed all the way? I'm not sure.
Interesting. Okay, maybe it is not.
Yeah. All right. So quick expansions here for both Old and Gold, just like in Game 1.
Look at that. They anticipated a rush, I guess, because look at that
Yeah.
early pool, closing the choke.
Which I don't blame them, right? Because
Yeah.
when talking to them, they feel that they are the better team. And if you feel like you're
Yeah.
the better team, that you could win this in the mid to late game. The only
Yeah.
thing that you lose to really is if it's an early game shenanigans and you guys get overrun right away. And so they're
Yeah,
making
look
sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah, the Zerg even made a spine crawler, which
I
is
know.
which is good.
That's really, really committed. to
Really
it.
early. Yep. That's really early. So this is good actually for Old and Gold. So I hope they capitalized on macroing up now, because let's see. Well, both of them are expanding at the same time, which is good.
Yeah. Now, Casper's making additional links here. I'd like for him to just really drone up here, saturate your two bases, and if you guys are doing a timing, that's when you go, right?
Alright.
Alright, so
That's
Baneling Nest. Air for War Bunnies again, right? Just like this is their basic strat.
Yep. Early 2 gas.
So supply block for War Bunnies here for a bit. But otherwise, it's a good opening here for Old and Gold. War Bunnies is even dropping down a Forge, right? I think he's
Just
gonna
to be
try to
sure.
make cannons, make sure they don't die to these early attacks.
Yeah.
Hyper Turtle scouts
Yeah.
this lone SCV. Was he planning to expand there right away? Was that what they're trying to show?
I guess. Let's see. Ooh, this could be good if they do.
Oh no, that's Casper's
The
gonna
Zerg.
take that expansion.
Yeah.
Alright, so more links are in production. So I think if they just go with a big stim timing for the Marines and a bunch of Lings and Banelings, I think they can overrun them, right? Because
You're
Void
right,
Rays are terrible against Marines, right? And he is making
so for-
cannons.
Yeah, look at that. Stim is almost done for the Terran.
And plus
3
one.
barracks.
I hope they don't wait until +1. I hope that they just go, right? Because
Yeah.
they're investing in a lot of units now, but they need to go together, as in, like now. And it looks like they are moving. There it is. This is a really good timing, because there's nothing that can stop them now. I mean, they do have Banelings, but these are going to be slow Banes, and if Casper makes his own Banelings, that could cancel the other Bane. Ah, there it is. There's nothing to contest the Marines, right?
Yeah.
You can have 2 Void Rays and a Stalker, but these Marines have Stim.
Yeah, they better make sure they. Yeah, they better make sure they attack together. Oh, they're seen.
That's fine.
Alright, they better go. The gig's up.
The gig's up. You go left, actually. You go to the Zerg.
Yeah.
Or you can just go
Don't
up there.
waste-
Go! You guys gotta go, though. There we go.
Nice. Ooh, nice Baneling hits, I guess.
Nice
Oh, look at that.
No, don't lose those Marines! Alright. Okay, so alright, you know what? They're winning in both fronts. These Marines are now in the mineral line, and the Lings actually go up there. You can't fight
Focus
the
on the
cannons.
Void
Stay
Ray.
there.
Focus on the Void Ray.
Right. So look, the
Ay, ay.
the Lings are attacking a pylon, which is inconsequential here.
Yeah.
Alright, but you know what? They did a good amount of damage. War Bunny's lost a lot of probes. Well, he's still ahead, but I think the second attack here would be good.
Yeah.
+1 is done. Shields, combat shields on the way. I think they should have started a lot earlier, but it didn't. So, more Lings are inbound. It gets in. The Marines need to stem in and just target
Yes.
the Void Rays.
Into the void. Void. There you go.
There we go. 1 Void Ray down.
1 Void Ray
Hits
down.
the Oracle, but you know what? This is a good move here for Casper. War
Ooh,
Bunny's
that's
just
a lot
losing
of
a lot
probes.
of probes.
Yeah, a lot of probes are down. 26 workers for War Bunnies.
That's right.
That
But
was
you
good.
know what?
That
They're
was
kind of
good
going in
attack.
piecemeal here. They need to group together once again and attack together. He needs a medevac. Alright, so he's supply blocked as well. There's another attack here. Oh, there's 1 medevac.
No! Why are you going there by yourself? Ay, ay,
You can't
ay.
go by yourselves. Alright, so this is just micro battles here. Speed is done for Hyper Turtle, which really helps. He needs more Marines here. No, don't go up that ramp!
Oh my gosh. That was a lot of Banelings.
Yeah, you do not
Ooh,
go
nice drop
blindly
here, nice
up a
drop.
ramp. You don't need to kill that pylon.
Stim.
Alright, so they have the good idea. They have a good attack. But it's just really the micro battles here. Needs to burrow that Marine, the Widow Mine, and it
mine.
does not burrow.
Yeah, I think this is it for them. Man. I think they lost steam.
Yeah, they lost the steam. They lost the follow up. Now
Yeah,
Hyper
as long as
Turtle is
they-
countering. That's a lot of Lings,
Lynx and Bane.
Banes.
Ah.
But you know what? Casper does have a lot of banelings himself, so, but he loses most of it there. Banes versus Banes, they just cancel each other out. But War Bunnies is back up again. He's 38 probes.
And here comes us. That's a lot of units for the Protoss.
Yeah.
5 Void Rays, 6 Stalkers, and 2 Oracles.
There's an attack at the
man.
front here for Old and Gold. But he needs to stem these Marines if he wants to start attacking.
Yeah. Go
Stem.
save the Queens!
There we go.
Save the Queens!
Okay,
There you go.
there's still a chance here. But it doesn't look good.
Yeah.
Now,
This is
Casper does have a big army, which is good. But they need to be together here. But they don't know that
Yeah.
it's in front of their base.
because once you lose all those,
Well, there's a lot of
Queens.
units for Casper on top of his ramp, so... And I think Hyper Turtle and the War Bunnies are just gonna go back home. Now,
Oh.
Casper has transitioned to air. He is making mutas, but you need a ton of mutas at this point. But you know what? Mutas are good against Void Rays, right? So the fact that War Bunnies is still making Void Rays, this might be good. He's even upgrading +1 on the mutas. Alright, still a good game
Nice.
number 2. And look at Casper droning up. Now he's ahead in drones. And actually, Sloza has a good number of workers as well. He just needs to expand. There it is.
the first carrier is being produced.
But you know, if you mute
2
out
of them.
here, you might be able to catch War Bunnies. You can just make a ton of mutas as long as he doesn't make a ton of Phoenix, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I'd like for Casper to expand one more time though.
You know what is interesting? Hyper Turtle has stopped making probes. I mean drones. He's stuck
he's-
at 35. Look at
He's
that.
been stuck at 35. I think he's been mass producing units for a while now. But as we said that, there's 10 drones coming for Hyper Turtle, so
Oh, there you go.
16 and 17 in fact. Alright, so there's the expansion. I like that. 4th, but it's been scouted. You don't want to show these mutas though. You want to kill those with
shoot
something
the
else.
Muta. Ay, ay, ay.
Alright, that's okay.
Alright.
The mutas are gonna go harass, and this might be good to harass the Zerg, because the
Oh,
Zerg...
I think there's a drop. There's a drop there on the. What is that on the main? Oh, okay,
might have
nothing.
been-
Sorry. Probably a link that got in.
Alright, so the Hydras are out, so you just need to get out of there. The Void Rays are
Right,
coming,
those-
but there's
Those
as
are
many
fast
Void
void rays
Rays...
too.
Yeah, but there's as many Void Rays as mutas.
Mutas.
I don't want to fight that right now.
Yeah.
9 more mutas in play. Alright. He needs to not lose these mutas though, because he's trying to poke a front. He sees the carriers. He loses 1 muta. Alright. Hive is on the way. The best thing to do as well is to just get 1 or 2 Vipers and parasitic bomb those Void Rays.
Sure.
Right? And then that's it. You can focus fire on the carriers. This is gonna be a big battle.
So let's see who's ahead. On,
Alright, so Casper has the
Ahead
biggest
on-
army.
yeah, Casper has
And
the biggest.
Even Sloza has a really good army.
Yeah, and even actually, 2 feet on your chest is a good count.
Yeah,
But
Casper.
then again, they're mostly links and
Well-
banelings.
9 corruptors are in the way. Alright.
Oh, there you go. Finally, they're addressing the air armada.
and +2 attack on the air is also almost halfway done. And the mutas are harassing. This is a really good use of the mutas. He's gonna take out a few probes, even takes out the cannons. But he's gonna get out of there. And there's gonna be a drop, but that's not enough.
Oh,
You can't just
bad
do
drop.
one medevac drop in this case.
Medevac, yeah.
not
At this
gonna do
point,
much.
it's just donation. Yeah. Get out
Alright,
of there,
he's gonna
man!
fight it. You
Oh
know,
my gosh, he's gonna lose it. Ah! Oh, he's gonna lose a lot of
no.
mutas.
Alright, so he loses half of his Mutaflock here. It's gonna fly right on top of the Hydras. Here, the Marines. That's a big... Yeah, this is a big group of Marines here. Let's see.
Ooh,
that's
Infestor.
a
Oh,
good fungal
nice.
there. He needs to fight.
Nice fungal.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. They just died at the same time.
Alright, so
Oh,
this is
man.
an ill timed attack here. Not coordinated. They both lost their big chunk of their army, the Mutas and the Marines.
Yeah. That was nice fungal there.
It was a
Jeez.
very nice fungal.
So what does
Right, but, you know, there's
Baron have?
nothing-
33 Marines.
You can't fight the Void Race with this anymore.
Yeah.
Alright,
Well, at least there's Corruptors now for
I
the
know, but
air.
there are Void Race. The Void Race, all I have to do is just turn on the prismatic alignment.
Yeah.
But, but you know what?
Ooh,
These-
he catches the
Yeah, the carriers are by themselves.
Carriers
one
are
carrier
by
goes down.
themselves. Nice.
2,
Get out of there, the Void Race. Okay, good.
3.
Take out the carriers. Nice. 4. Wow, that's a lot of carriers lost. Get out of there, man. Don't
Oh, he
move.
refocused
Oh,
fire.
don't
no.
fight it.
There's
Don't
the
fight
one
the
carrier.
Void Race. But this is good defense, though.
Yeah, it's a good
Yeah,
defense,
how many?
but they need more Marines here.
Yeah, because the air is still strong. There's 8 Void Rays and 2 carriers still.
Yes, but they need to address this air armada in red right in front of their base. We can switch to that one. Yeah,
this
that's not
is-
enough.
this
You
is
need a lot of
John Cena.
Marines. There we go. Just need to stem in and go. Stem.
Oh, the mutas are not doing anything. They're lining up to be Oh my gosh.
Alright, so, you know, he focused fire on the carriers. This is actually the time you don't. You just kind of move in, because it'll kill all of those interceptors. Then the carriers don't matter. Instead, you focus fire on the carriers, they go all the way forward, and the Void Race just kill them.
Yeah.
Right? Alright, but he needs to stem in again here. Just move, stem in, move. Because you can kill these interceptors quickly.
Yeah, he should be shooting at the interceptors now. Cause... Oh
Yeah, I
man,
think this
Zerg's
is
gonna
it.
lose a lot of tech.
Casper has plummeted in supply. He's now under 50 supply.
Up. There again, the mutas are just rallied to death.
Yeah.
Oh, nice pick there on that.
See, look, if you just move against this army, you can take it. But I think it's a little too late now.
Yeah, too late. They're just too much.
And there's the GG.
There you go.
Game 2, the clinching game for Curtis and Dare. And that's it.
Good game.
It was a very entertaining game. Actually, both of them. And let's chat with our players here. Good games, gentlemen. That was very entertaining. Went from early, mid to late games. And yeah, that was a really good set of games. So, first thing I want to ask, we've been meaning to ask Old and Gold, you know, by their name. They refused to take that gold base in game 1. Was there a reason for that? I mean, you know, you guys are Old and Gold, and there's a gold base right next to you guys, but you guys refused to take it. Why is that?
Because we're old.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys forgot you got a gold mine there.
Yeah, it was just a.
Where you going, Josh?
I think Surge is gonna take it, but we never broke the rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, you know, games
I guess
1
Surge
and
could have
2
floated.
Games
Well
1 and 2, you both had a really good game plan. And I think you guys had plenty of opportunities and windows to really take that and take a commanding lead. But I think it's just a micro mistake here and there, left and right, that kind of didn't work out. But you guys did have a good game plan. And I thought, you know, a lot of times, both Sir Malgan and I thought, hey, you know, they could really make good work here. It just didn't happen. So, did you guys plan out those specific timings, or are you just kind of winging it on the fly? Old and Gold.
The First game, I was just trying to support a flame. He said he wanted to do some flame bikes, and I just wanted to get Lings on the map. So I know how Zerg can spiral out of control, and I know how Protoss can spiral out of control. So I was like, all right, let me at least do a little bit of harass and try and grow behind that. And I just think I didn't have a follow-up plan to really go through. I was like, okay, I can get some lurkers, and it looked like we were kind of even, but Protoss was kind of untouched, and he was able to just kind of spiral out of control. And then once I saw what he had, I was like, I don't even have infestors to try and like take that on or anything. So
Yeah, you're early harassed on with the Hellions and the Lynx really was great. You guys killed a lot of probes and workers really. Even canceled the third of the Zerg, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then
Both games.
You guys, I think you guys just overdid it and lost so much. Yeah, you guys should have just moved around. Just save your units, then harass again. Instead, you donating them all the way in. So you lost that advantage, and then at the mid game, you guys were neck to neck, except that the Protoss had gold, and he was just pumping air units, right?
Yeah.
So that's what changed the game there for you guys. You guys just didn't have enough for anti-air, really.
And congratulations to Tortoise and Hare, but I do have a question. Both games, I noticed, you guys were very defensive as soon as the 1 minute mark hit, right? Was that really to make sure you guys die to any shenanigans, or was that planned out? What was going on?
If we don't die right at the beginning, we're pretty confident that we can grow up to the late game.
Our early getting squashed early game was their best chance at beating us, and is our weakness. So knowing that is what they probably would have done to us to beat us, we talked about it like, well, just try not to die in the first 4 minutes and play our game.
Especially on the second map with the separated bases.
Yep.
You guys look really well defended.
Well, we figured they did really good damage on the first map with their flood, and we're like, man, if they can pin one of us apart, then what really would have left us vulnerable is if they could have ping-ponged, like if they would have overrun the Zerg, but not completely, but I would have been out of position. They could have flooded in against me, and their Lings, their Ling floods were really good. So I figured if I just make it one front, and if they commit to me, David can come from behind, and that's what happened. Is they committed all the way in. David could come in. We could sandwich him a little bit, mitigate losses, and go on.
Yeah.
But the first game, their attack was pushing pretty deep, and I thought, oh man, we're gonna lose to a Ling flood. We just held on, and afterwards, I think our macro was pretty good. So
yeah, it was very good.
Macro
there
is
is a question
something
on chat. Chat wanted, some guy in chat wants to know, that 140 timing on that spine crawler. Was it because of something you saw? Because that's a really early spine crawler.
Just based on the first game and based on the fact that they specifically chose a map where we were separate.
Gotcha.
I smelled spawning pool. I really did.
Yeah.
It might not have come into play, but I think it was the right choice given the episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Maligan, do you have any
Actually,
that's I was
actually in the second.
Man.
Oh yeah, it was very early. It was like,
oh wow.
Yeah, I'll wait a little
already
longer
up
next time. But
hey, no, it worked.
I was thinking about it. So.
David, it's better to have it at 140 than try to be building it once the Lings are already in your base.
I guess if we think about it, Casper did play early today, and he did do a 12 pool. So that was at the back of our mind.
I was watching, actually.
Yeah.
Casper and I will have our one-on-one date in a few weeks, I think.
All right. So, Sir Malgan, do you have any questions here for Ferguson here?
No. I just wanted to say to Old and Gold that on the second game, you almost got it as well. It was just a matter of unit control and being together. Yeah. All those. I think there was just 2 Void Rays there, right?
Yeah.
At that point.
Well, David had his army stream again.
Yeah. Well, so there was a fight there where the Marines could take care of the Void Rays, but they died to the ground units because Casper's ground units were attacking an inconsequential pylon, right? So if if they worked together, I think they would have favored a lot more. But that happens. It's chaotic, right? There's still a lot
Yeah,
of
it's
stuff
very
going
chaotic.
on.
My zealots kept
But-
charging in on the buildings instead of the marines. At the last fight,
Yeah.
all my zealots,
Yeah.
I'd send them to go someplace. They'd look, I'd kill that one marine, and they'd go back to a building. Like, no, fight the other marines.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, good games, guys.
Good games.
Very exciting.
Thanks, guys.
Peace.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, good game, guys.
So-
That was fun.
Yeah, so old and
All right.
gold, you guys are not out of it yet. You guys still have 3 games remaining. I think you need to win 3 to make it to the playoffs, at least 3.
We gotta
But-
win out. Yeah, we can do that.
You guys probably need to win out. Tortoise and Hare has 2 games remaining, but they're firmly secured in the second spot. And I look
Nice.
forward to seeing you guys play again. So
Yeah,
The
hope
funny
you guys
is-
get to the
Taro
playoffs.
Artanis.
and yet you're playing Zerg. You gotta start representing Protoss. more.
I play everything. I want those portraits.
Nice.
All right.
Thanks,
All right,
guys.
guys.
All right, guys.
All right,
Good game, guys.
Peace.
All right, that was actually very entertaining games.
Yeah.
I think a small micro place there that could have turned the tide.
Oh,
But
what do we
you know
got
that
next there?
So right now we're gonna go to our Code S match, but it's going to be played out of replay.
Yep. You have that, right?
I have that, and I'm gonna
Cool.
invite you
Just
guys
gonna
to a
invite.
party. I think we need to be
Cool.
at a party for this.
Let's have fun with this one.
You guys cast this. I think I'm out of my voice is gone.
Alright, Malagant, you and me. It'll be random versus Protoss.
Oh, that's right.
So Code S is
Random.
Cyan versus Neutrophil. Looking at the standings, this may not matter too much. Let's take a look at the Code S standings. Although, yeah, because Neutrophil probably has clinched the playoff.
I think
Right.
he has. He's 4-1. He has 2
Yeah.
games remaining. So even if he loses the next 2, he's 4-3. I think 4 is enough.
Yep.
But
Alright, well,
you kind of wanna, make sure you.
I'm gonna show your best
Yeah.
showing regardless. So here you go, guys. We're loading up into the game. This is our last match tonight, and you guys are watching Code S.
FSL Season 4.
So this is the top league for us here. Players here have reached Masters. I know Neutrophil did. It's between Diamond and Masters. So anyway, bottom left, we have
Neutrophil.
guys. Go ahead, Malagant.
All right. On the bottom right, we have the green Protoss. He is.
Cyan.
So Neutrophil went random and he drew Terran. So this is a good chance for Cyan because I don't think Neutrophil's Terran is. I think it's definitely his weakest.
Yeah, that's right. That's true. What's his gameplay on Terran usually?
I think he just cheeses.
Well, look at that. He doesn't do any proxy at this game. Interesting.
Yeah, he didn't do proxy because he usually does some sort of proxy, Marines or even Reap. But this time he's playing.
Yeah, look at that.
what,
Only
late
one gas.
Yeah, late gas for Cyan. He's hanging out up here. He's like, are you expanding? At least he knows the race now.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Cyan's looking for his first win, guys. So this is his best chance because, at least with Neutrophil, because this is Neutrophil's worst race.
Yeah, weakest.
Weakest anyway. I think it's a matter of not playing Terran enough. Even for me, I don't play Terran enough. That it's definitely my weakest race. But I've been playing it a lot more lately with you, but not on
Yeah.
Ladder. And I'm improving, I can tell, but
Yep.
still a long way to go. Because playing Terran is so different from the other races, right? It's so different the way you think about things, and it's so much micro. You gotta be active. Unless you're playing mech, and even then you really should be doing some sort of active mech, like battle mech. It's just different. Anyway, look, so Science supply blocked. Pretty big mistake here. He'll
Up
fall
there,
behind.
Violence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fall behind a
But
little
his-
bit.
expansion is ahead. So,
Yeah, that's
just-
normal. But he should have a lot more workers. You know, at the early game,
Yeah.
Protoss should have more workers. But Cyan has this probe here. I wonder if he's gonna proxy something. He really should not play a normal game against Neutrophil. That's what I think.
Yep. I think this probe's gonna get picked.
Oh, not seeing it.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah, they don't know each other's there. So, and it's a good spot for Cyan with his Stalker. Typically, you see Widow Mine drops from Terran, so you gotta watch out for that. There's a good spot for
Yeah,
his
then-
Stalker.
Yeah, and this map for Terran is very good for drops because it's so close.
That's right,
But
close
look,
by air.
but Neutrophil decided,
Not
it has no
sure.
starport.
Going
no
Cyclone and
Starport,
Tank.
actually.
So I think what he's gonna do, he's gonna push and bunker or something. I don't know if he's going a late game, which doesn't. He has a mistake here on his workers, his 4 here. Already the nerves you can see, right?
Yeah. Well,
But-
Oracle is about to come out, so there's no air defense for Neutrophil except for a bunker and a few.
Well,
more.
no,
There's
this
a
Cyclone will take care of that. So,
Yeah.
especially if he gets the lock on. But we'll see. He's just still hanging out here.
Oh no! Look at that. Oracle
out
is
of
gonna pass
position.
through the.
I think he's not in
Oh,
range,
okay, it's out-
so
out
he
of
is gonna
range,
do
yeah.
damage. Let's see him micro it. The turret is. Oh my gosh! He wastes his shot. Gets 1 worker. Gets the 2nd.
2 workers, I think.
But this is what happens
Get out
when
of
there's a
there!
cyclone. Yeah, see, that's what I'm
Oh
saying.
my
He
gosh.
took a while to.
Yeah.
So he wasted a couple of shots on 2 things, right? The first, the assimilator or the refinery,
Mhm.
and then something else. And then when he took off, he didn't take off right away. He could have gotten out. So some micro mistakes from Cyan. If you're gonna go Oracle, your micro better be on point. Otherwise, I don't think you get
Yeah.
any value. You know?
He did take out 3 SCVs, so
Yeah, but
not bad.
definitely, you know, anybody will take 3 SCVs for 1 Oracle, especially when you rushed it that way, right? So
Yeah.
it's okay if he took 3 SCVs, but he didn't die, right?
Yeah.
But he died. That's the problem. But look at the tank
So
count. We just won.
So let's-
one
Factory.
1 Rax too. So we don't know if he's gonna go mech or bio still. A really odd build for Neutrophil. Meanwhile, Cyan's getting his Robo. Lots of Stalkers. No upgrade. Oh, well, just a Blink. Okay, so it's a Blink upgrade. Oh, look at this. Neutrophil's getting a gold 3rd. Which Cyan
Oh, boy.
probably didn't notice him walk by because he never
Yeah.
even bothered to check. So, there's a lot of tanks here. I don't think you can do any Blink Stalker shenanigans here, right?
Yeah. At this point, you're
It's
better
something-
off just macroing up.
Macro. He's adding more gateways, which I love. So it's just Blink and
More
lots of bio
gateways.
units. Cyan needs to take his 3rd base. He should have taken it a while ago. Usually your Protoss, you take the 3rd faster than the Terran. But
Yeah, he has the money.
yeah,
So-
but he's exactly that.
there you go.
know, yeah, unfortunately.
Oh boy,
for him,
here's the push. There's the Terran push
unfortunately for
now.
him, I don't think he has enough, does he? He has to be really
Yeah.
good with his Blink control. And he only
I don't
has.
think it's enough.
Yeah, he doesn't have that many.
9
here.
stalkers and 1 void ray.
Oh, he's gonna
That's
see
not
it with
enough.
his overlord. So I mean, as observer. So that's good news. And he doesn't take out.
And
this
there's a
Widow
mine.
Oh man, he's a little
Oh,
slow to
man.
that too. He had a chance to kill it. He saw it with the observer too, to walk by. So maybe he actually didn't see it.
Yeah,
Oh
he
man,
probably
this
was
is,
busy
this is
somewhere.
not looking good. He doesn't have charge for these zealots either. And we're gonna lose that stalker freebie. I have a feeling he's just gonna go. The reinforcements
Yeah.
are coming, and this is only gonna get worse. He's dancing around, not really getting much done. I think this is a clean kill.
Yeah.
Oh, this was like
That's it.
handled pretty badly on the control, I think, right? Because I think he could have
Yeah.
done better. He might have been looking somewhere else when they pushed, because he didn't actually respond to it. He could have killed the Widow Mine, and the rest is history, right? And once this is in your face, you're kind of doomed.
Yeah.
And he has this infrastructure. He's gonna die with a lot of property. And that'll do it
GG.
for yeah, game 1. It's
Neutrophil.
no, we'll go into game 2. What do you think? Game 2. I'm hoping he
Yeah,
gets
let's just-
Terran again.
Yeah, but you know what? The Terran of Neutrophil is not bad, actually. Imagine he was able to make all those units right
Yeah,
away. So he's
that's true. But although I have a feeling that Cyan got supply blocked too many times, right? We saw that
Yeah.
in the second pylon was late. Or third pylon, right? So we'll see how he does here.
Yeah.
This is game 3. Game 2.
yeah, and the mistake there for Cyan was not warping units all the time.
Yeah, that's
He had
true.
a few
That's
buffers.
it's game 2, guys, for code S.
FSL Season 4.
And once again, he is Terran, so he's gonna give Cyan a chance here with taking this next game, a much better chance. So this is the random player.
Neutrophil.
Allegan?
Alright, at the bottom right, our blue Protoss. He takes game. Oh wait, it's the blue Protoss. He is.
Cyan.
You're just used to him being neutrophil being Protoss. That's
Proto.
why.
I know, right?
And the Pylon Scout
Let's
here
go,
for
wait,
Cyan.
Yeah.
Let us
You know what?
see.
Cyan needs to do some varieties, like do some cheese, right? I haven't seen him do cheese play.
Well, he did
Have you
try.
seen Cyan?
Yeah, he tried some 4 gates. Remember in some games, but it didn't work out. He kind of.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think. I don't know. His timing on the cheeses. He probably doesn't feel comfortable doing it. This is good harassment.
Yeah.
He's delaying this barracks. That's actually
Barracks.
really good. But let's see. Look, Cyan's look. His gas is so late. And there's a cheese coming here in the bottom. There's a proxy
Oh, boy.
Rax. This is gonna be a Reaper.
Proxy rack. Yeah, it's gonna be a
And
Reaper
you know what? Cyan's gonna cheese also. Who controls better here? 2 gateways
Ooh,
are up.
nice,
Oh,
finally.
no, the problem though is look. Cyan moved his guy to return minerals, and look how late this cyber is. He had to go all the way up, and his cyber
Yeah.
core is so late. What is he doing?
Oh, no,
Oh,
he's-
man, he is so late.
He's waiting for the money. There you go.
Yeah, but that is really
oh, and
late.
he placed it. And it's in the bad position. He can't expand now.
Oh man, is this
Oh.
the? Yeah, but he has a 3 gate. So you know what? At this point, forget
Yeah, I
expanding.
don't think he's
you got it all in
planning
now.
to expanding.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's got it all in now.
there's a Reaper being built, man. This is not looking good, and you can't cancel that cyber. You need it. It's not like
You know
that
what, if
pylon
you
that
notice-
Reaper had.
Yeah, if you notice Cyan when he drops a refinery or his probe is always just stuck there, not mining.
Yeah, he
guess
doesn't
he
seem
just
to
needs
queue
to-
things.
Yeah, so maybe we can ask
He's
him
making
that.
2 Zealots, which
you
is
know.
really odd. Now there's 2 Reapers. This is gonna be a micro battle, and there's no Stalker
God.
being made still. Oh, this is disaster.
Yeah.
I think he's just kaput, guys.
Yeah,
I mean,
Reaper
you know,
is just gonna
Science
wreak
skipped the
havoc there.
Stalker. You're supposed to make a Stalker regardless, right? Or an Adept. He made
Yeah.
2 Zealots, and they're nowhere to be found. This is
Oh,
just
they
a
went
disaster
across the
of-
map.
and still no Stalker. There's the one.
There's the stalker.
But it's
But
just
how
one
many
Stalker.
units? 5 drones have been lost.
Yeah, 5 drones killed. Lost mining time. He doesn't even fix it. He's just discombobulated in this game. This is, I think this is just a very, look, he's going home. This is a very rusty Science. You know? A very rusty Science. And he still has not fixed his mining. He's still long
Yeah,
distance
he's
mining.
from long distance mining is just
He's-
bad.
okay, he
'cause
finally
you're-
fixed
oh,
it,
there you
but-
go.
But that's like 3-4 rounds where he long distance mine, and now there's 6 Reapers, which can probably take on this army. There's no shield battery. Okay, with 3 more
finally
Stalkers.
3 stalkers.
Good feeling here, feeling out that he'll jump up. But these 6 Reapers are gonna clear out your mineral line, man.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. There's 4 drones just dying so quick.
9 workers killed. He is so far behind here, almost doubling up on the workers. Meanwhile, neutrophil's already expanded. This
Yeah, he needs to
proxy here
guard
hasn't
that
done
ledge.
much, but you know what? This proxy, if he can cancel this third or this expansion,
Oh my
this
gosh,
is good.
his stalkers are way out.
His stalkers are way out. I think at this point you keep going as Cyan. You recall a few his stalkers went way up. They're gonna be surrounded and trapped.
Yeah, because he's down to 5 workers.
Yeah, he has
4
no
workers.
He can't even make another worker. So whatever he has, oh, he has one worker still alive. So
Well, Neutrophil decided to leave one.
he's like, you know what? Go
Oh,
ahead,
nice.
I'll leave you one.
Yeah.
You
This
know,
is a
so-
nice counter here by Cyan.
Yeah, this.
But he
this
did lose a
snowballed.
lot.
Yeah, this just snowballed because he skipped the stalker. He made two zealots, right? And then his
Yeah, let's-
cybercore was super weak. So unless he has
Use the
magical
micro. Kill
all
that.
about-
There, nice one. Nice kill. Kill the Marine first.
Oh,
Very
this
good.
he's coming back a little bit here.
Oh.
But you know, time is not on his side. He needs to micro the
Micro.
stalker back. He's not microing that one stalker back. Easy killings. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, he needs to. Nice. This is turning out to be good, but
If he
let's
only
see.
didn't
Does he
lose
have
that
money? He
many
has money.
workers.
He has money. He has to make more.
Oh, that's true. He
probes.
did, yeah, because he hasn't been spending, he does have money. So if he can just make more workers, I don't know if he doesn't even have the gates powered except for one here, the proxy, which he has a. So,
He could win this.
actually, he
Look
can
at that.
because there's no more cyber. I mean, there's no
Yeah.
more barracks.
More barracks, so he has
No
to
more
go
barracks.
around, avoid it.
There's one more barracks in the
bunker.
way back. So this is kind of funny for both of them. Their proxies are the last remaining structures that were powered. And so
Yeah, I wish.
oh,
what
he
is
can do
Cyan-
this.
Why did
It's
Cyan
possible.
make a?
If
You know what,
Cyan
Cyan
was
made a
making
cyber-
workers, man.
Yeah, he needs to make workers instead of a gateway, because there's no money to use for the gateway. Instead,
Actually,
he warped
has a
in a
chance.
gateway.
He has a chance here.
Yeah, he
'cause
has
these
a chance
stalkers are microable. This
He
is
just
crazy.
needs to kill. Oh my gosh! All right, it's all about micro now. Get out
He's
of there!
not microing.
Move!
No, he's not microing back. The Zealot can do a lot.
Ooh, nice. There's just four Reapers left.
Yeah.
Oh no, 3 Reapers left.
There's a mine coming out, and Neutrophil can't mine anymore. So this has changed. Neutrophil has a lot of money, by the way, and he has
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? There you go. He cancels the bottom base. This is crazy. How this is how microable stalkers was.
Oh man, I wish Cyan would just keep making probes, man. He just stopped.
If he had just made
And
he
he's
didn't
gonna
micro
lose his
there. Oh
stalker.
man, Cyan has a really good chance here.
He had this.
But now
Yeah,
it's
he's
getting
gonna-
closer, and he still has not made any workers. You know,
Oh,
this
and then
whole
he
time-
lost again another stalker.
Yeah, this whole time he has not made workers. That's the problem with him, right? He didn't. Oh
Yeah,
man, if
he
he can
should-
just multitask a little bit, I think he's really focusing on the attack. But he had a great chance, honestly, here.
He had a great chance here. Yeah, I think he lost his chance here. He's gonna lose this stalker.
He's gonna try to. Well, he can micro this. But he lost the stalker on the Widow Mine and all that, so. Alright.
Yeah, it's
Please,
still not
please
making
make
probes.
workers. He's still not making anything. He spent all his money. He can't make anything now. Oh, he has one probe. Never mind. He has one probe. Oh, but he's gonna give up.
Yeah.
He does not know how close he had this.
He had it. He had it. Actually, he had it.
Oh my gosh. He has no idea how close he had that game. And
Yeah.
to answer a question, Ghost Chant, I don't know. Which one has a longer range? Marines or Reapers? That's a question. I don't really know. We can probably take a look, but that'll end the match. I think we can probably just we'll do it. We'll do this. This is live googling on stream. Google, right? Marine Reaper start range in StarCraft. Let's see if that pops up. Legacy of the Void. The Reaper has. Sorry guys, we're gonna entertain this real quick. We don't have interviews anyway. The range is 5 for the Reaper. And then for the Marine, let's go see. The range for it's the same, 5. Okay, well there you go. There's your answer. Anyway, for this FSL Code S, we're looking at now. Neutrophil does win. And is this updated?
Oh man.
Yep. So I updated the sheets. The sheet should have the latest one. Yeah. So he's 5-1. Yes, 1 game remaining. Dark Menace still has 3, so that's why he's still at second place.
I see. All right. Well, there you go. Those are the positioning for our playoffs. We're getting close. How many games do we have left? Actually, let's do. You guys can go to scistorm.com/FSL. You guys can see the schedule there, right? You gotta scroll down, and we are right around. Oh, we're getting close, guys.
Yeah.
Only a few more games. 6 more games, maybe 7.
9 evenings remaining for the regular season.
Okay, not a whole lot left, guys, and then we'll go to the playoffs. So let's go over the seeding, the actual play, the current standings. So for Code S, Neutrophil is first place, 5-1, although Dark Menace is undefeated. So how many make it here? 6 or 4?
5.
5 make it. So there you go. If the playoffs ends today, I think Frieden is actually ahead of Mizzel just because of percent, but I'm not sure.
No, because of the map wins. Mizell has 6 map wins. Well, I guess based on percentage because Frieden has 3 more
Yeah,
games.
because win is more important than map wins, right? Win percent. So anyway, this is probably the case here. So that's what Code S would be, and then for Code A, we have how many going? 2, right?
4 goes in.
Oh, 4. Okay. Well, that's good. So if it ends right now, Casper is in, Little Reaper is sitting out. But he has a lot of games to go.
That is right.
And the last division we have is Code B. Top 4 make it, right?
Top 4.
Yeah, and this last fifth this place right here, they're pretty even, so that can go either way. We still have enough time, guys. So, and then lastly, let's look at the 2v2 matchup. 2v2 is top 4?
Yes, top 4.
There you go. There's your 2v2 placements right now. Although I'm not sure serious people, it would be Benzel. Hey guys, you guys are in if it ends today. Because it's your 2-2. So, but anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for tonight. What are your thoughts on the games tonight?
It's very exciting, actually. The first game, I thought that they were very evenly matched. Right, it really showed in the game.
Yeah.
And the micro battles, Little Reaper won out, but the macro battles, Casper won out. So I think that was the difference in the game.
Yep.
Yep.
And actually, there was a point there. If Little Reaper just charged in, he could have killed the 3rd.
That's right.
And
So
then
that's
maybe
Yeah, he
that
backed up.
may make him want to keep going. He's like, oh, let me keep going.
Yeah, because
So-
I think in the 3rd game we had a big swell of zealots and a little bit of the stalkers, and all Casper had were links, and he backed up all the way to his main. But
Yeah,
then
he killed
Little
the
Reaper
2
backed
queens.
off too.
Yeah, he killed the 2 queens and he backed
Yeah.
off, and I was like,
Yeah, he
oh,
backed off.
I think he could
So
have
that
had
was
that.
that was the window I was talking about earlier, where he didn't take advantage of it, and so with that, Casper had a bigger economy, so he was able to make enough units, and then his next attack was through 4 lurkers. You kind of don't want to attack into lurkers.
Yeah, I don't think he had the he didn't have the feel for that. So that's that,
Yeah.
and that's okay. That's gonna happen, and that's his second match this season. For the next match, a 2v2 tortoise and hare, you guys went over that in detail. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was
but at
exciting
least-
to see get to late game, right?
Yeah,
It was-
yeah. And then this last one, I think it was just some micro and multitasking. Cyan definitely had game 2 if he just did that. Game 1, he just got caught off guard and he was not ready. So, but that's gonna do it for that. And then next week, let's talk about next week's matches.
Well, this Friday actually.
Oh
So
yeah, sorry, yeah, this Friday. So that would be. Oh, there you go. Let's zoom in on this.
There's a
this one,
civil
guys.
war in the Garcia household this week. We
Alright,
got
here you
serious
go.
people and little boys.
All right, here you go. Let's take a look at this. So, it'll be serious people and little boys. That would be really cool. So that would be Neutrophil and Miguela versus Dark Menace and
Little
Little
Reaper.
Reaper. So
Little
that'll be
Reaper.
pretty cool. I don't know who's gonna win that. We'll see. I think it'll be close enough. And then for code B, Kitty Cat Gamer Plant Queen. I think Plant Queen is heavily favored, but we'll see how much Kitty Cat Gamer's been practicing. Right? We don't know for sure. It just really depends. And then we have, ooh, look at this. Mizzel, is that Mizzel? And Dark Menace.
That's right. So Mizzel needs to start getting a little bit more wins to make sure he gets in the playoffs.
Yeah,
And
he
it
needs
starts
this.
here with Dark Menace, which is a really tall order.
Yeah, that's a tough one because, and he needs it, right? Because he's at the he's in danger. He needs it. Dark Menace actually doesn't need this game. I think he's in the playoffs, but it's a seeding battle. Mizzel, I think he had a decent chance against Regret, but I feel like Dark Menace is a much better Zerg. So, this will be a tougher matchup for Mizzel. He improved since the last time we saw him play against Regret. He actually had a chance to win against Regret, right?
Yep.
But now he'll be really put to a test. This Zerg is really tough. So, especially against Terran. So, we saw him in PSL, Dark Menace, and he beat who was that guy that he beat? He almost 2-0'd that Masters 1 guy, Viole, right? And that was a while ago, and I think he's even better now. So, it's gonna be a tough one for Mizzel, but maybe he has some special builds, right? Special builds. So there you go. We'll see what happens, guys. But that's gonna do it. We'll see you guys on Friday for these big games. And as a reminder, it's Wednesdays and Fridays. We're playing 7 p.m. U.S. Eastern. So,
Actually, we have 4 weeks remaining. 8 evenings remaining. So 4 Fridays and 4 Wednesdays to go.
Yep.
And then will be the playoffs.
Great. And
Nice.
yeah, this is season 4 of FSL, and then we'll open up signups for FSL season 5 after the playoffs is done. But that'll take a little while. So we'll give you guys. We'll give you guys the sign up information. We do have a couple of Masters players in FSL Code S, and if we have enough Masters players, I'm seeing the chat talk about it. If we have enough, maybe we'll do a new division called Code S Plus or something, right? But we'll see how it works out.
But Masters players, there's really only Neutrophil, but strictly Protoss, right? So he's the only Masters, but right now he's playing random, so he does get his Terran, which is not Masters. And sometimes he gets his
not
Zerg.
Masters, that's true.
Yeah, and so there's really only one Masters, but like what KJ said, in FSL Season 5, if we do have enough Masters, then KJ can play his Zerg here, and we can have some other Masters players.
Well, I'll probably play random. But, guys, that's going to do it for day 20 of FSL Season 4. So we'll see you guys on Friday. Have a good day, guys. Laters.
Good games.
Oh, we probably should host somebody. So we'll be back, guys. Let me host somebody because we have something.
All right, I'm gonna